Hi, my name is Casey Yarbrough, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mandura, and I want to thank you for joining us for this webinar on the Mandura opportunity. We have a financial and health epidemic in the United States as never seen before, and our goal with Mandura is to help people improve their physical and financial health. Now, it's common knowledge that we need to be eating fruit and vegetables on a daily basis, but why aren't we? It's been recommended that we're supposed to have 14 servings of fruit and vegetables a day, and my question is, are you getting 14 servings? Most people are not. It's been estimated that 70% of adults are not. I believe that's a low number. I think it's more like 90% are not getting the recommended 14 servings of fruit and vegetables a day, and even a higher percentage of children are not because we're so fast-paced in the United States. Now, our goal with Mandura is to search the world to find exotic superfruit from around the world, and we found the king of fruit called the durian out of Southeast Asia. Now, the durian is very high in organosulfur compounds, kind of like garlic and onions, and has very similar health benefits. And then also, it is very high in a healthy amino acid called tryptophan, and tryptophan turns to serotonin and melatonin, so it's got some amazing benefits. We also found the queen of fruit called the mangosteen, and mangosteen is about the size of a tangerine, tastes very good, but it's got xanthones in the pericarp or the skin, and in Asian cultures they'll eat the inside. They'll take the pericarp or the husk, they'll put it in water and boil it, let it cool down and drink it kind of like we would drink tea or coffee, and it's good for intestinal health and respiratory and cardiovascular health. It's absolutely amazing. Another fruit that we have is the acai berry, and the acai berry by some doctors has been called the #1 superfood in all the world. Now, your body needs to consume about 20 different amino acids, and this one berry has all 20 amino acids. It's also high in the omega fatty acids, which is kind of like salmon. It's also very high in antioxidants, so it's an amazing fruit all by itself. Out of North America, we have the blueberry, which tastes great and is good for you and was a great complement to our drink. We only have 5 fruit in our drink. The other fruit that we have is grape. When you take these 5 and put them together, you have some amazing synergies. Our chemist that put these together said that if you limit your fruit to about 5, and if they were equal parts, you would have about 20% of each of these fruit. Many companies out there might put 20 different fruit in their drink, but if they were equal parts, they would only be 5% each. And so we felt like we wanted to give more of the good stuff and less of everything else. And so that's why we limited the number of fruit in our drink. But the other amazing thing is when we take these fruit and put them into the drink, we have a bottling process that allows us to bottle this with absolutely no preservatives. So we're extremely excited about that. You can go watch the video on our bottling process, but we're excited that we're giving all of the good stuff without any of the bad stuff. Mandura Missions is partnering with Kids Against Hunger to feed families and feed children in need. And so what we do is with every single bottle we sell, we provide a meal back to the local community in which that sale occurred. So if somebody buys 1 bottle, we provide 1 meal. If they buy a case of 4 bottles, we provide 4 meals. But we're not taking those meals and sending them overseas. We're sending them back to the local community so we can start making a difference in the local community. And those meals are made up of rice for the carbohydrates, and they've got protein in there, they've got vegetables, and they got 21 vitamins and minerals. And it tastes very good, and it's very nutritious. Nutrition, it really needs to be easy, and that's why I believe many of the people in the United States are not getting the nutrition they need, is because it's just so difficult. And our goal is to make it easy to go to the refrigerator, pour 2 ounces at breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever you want to get the nutrition that you need. An easy, convenient solution to a complicated problem creates an unbelievable opportunity. And what I mean by that, if there's hundreds of millions of Americans that are not getting the 14 servings of fruit and vegetables a day, and you have an easy, convenient way for them to get fruit and vegetables in their diet, and it tastes great, now you've got a financial opportunity. And so that's what we want to talk about. Paul Zane Pilzer is a world-famous economist, and in his book, The Next Trillion, he talks about why the wellness industry, which is currently a $500 billion industry, and that's with a B, and it's growing to $1 trillion in the next 10 years. That's what he's predicting, but it's already a $500 billion industry. And he talks about how to make a fortune in this next $1 trillion industry by owning your own home-based business in this industry. And so our goal is to make it easy to become an independent business owner of Mandura, because you see, it's absolutely free. It does not cost you anything to become an independent business owner with Mandura. You're able to do business in every state in the United States. You can do that by just purchasing the product. You can also purchase an optional starter kit. You do not have to purchase it, but you can get started in this business for absolutely free. Let's talk about the ways you get paid. There's 4 ways to receive income, and these 4 are retail sales, the 8 generation bonuses, the team commissions, and the bulk order bonuses. We categorize the 4 different ways, but there's actually 30 different revenue streams that you can receive income from. So let's kind of talk about the different revenue streams, and let's talk about the pricing. A good way to get involved with Mandura is to purchase a $30 bottle. Now, that $30 is going to give you a bottle of the product. It's going to give you a position with the company, a free replicated website, a back office tracking system, and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee on this product if you're not completely satisfied. It also allows you to start making commissions through 2 generations, meaning anybody you introduce to the business is first generation, anybody they introduce would be second generation, and you can make 2 generations of commissions by just buying 1 bottle auto ship. Now, a better way is probably to get 2 bottles, not for $60, but for $55, so you're going to get a little bit of a discount. And when you are buying 2 bottles, you now have the ability to receive commissions through 4 generations. Anybody you introduce, they introduce, so and so on through 4 generations. The best way to get involved is to buy a case, which is about a 1-month supply for a person, and that is going to give you 4 bottles. They're 32-ounce bottles, and that will allow you to make commissions through 6 generations. Now, another way, a pro package is $200, and it'll allow you to make commissions through 8 generations. Let's talk about what's different about Mandura. What I found was that in every network marketing company, the major flaw was the structure of that compensation plan, not how much they paid out, not the product, it was the structure. And what I mean by that is everybody talks about you being at the top, and when you sponsor 3 you make money, and when they sponsor people they make money. But really what it comes down to is, does number 1 ever make money from number 2 and number 3? And the answer is no. When number 2 starts sponsoring people, does it ever help number 1 and number 3? And the answer is no. Why? Because they don't fall under each other. And there's division between those people. What we wanted to do is we wanted to figure out, how do we create unity in our comp plan as opposed to all this division? And so really couldn't figure it out. I started putting a lot of thought and prayer into it, and just asking the Lord, how do we create that unity? And as I was driving down the road,